You can navigate this to every friendship, relationship. You can do this in life. If you have a red personality on the phone or in person, it's usually pretty clear. When you say, who's had that person that says, hey dude, can you just make me an offer because I want to take your offer and figure out if I like it or not? Who's had that comment? So you're dealing with a red. They're usually pretty clear out of the gates. For those of you that have done texting, that is a very common answer. I don't want you to mistake whether that person is a red or not because they're tough behind the phone. They're just being tough, right? So very difficult to navigate this over text message. So I want to be clear, much easier over the phone or in person. But yes, so you can't be me necessarily with a red and talk and, hey, do you have a good weekend and all this other stuff? Not really where they want to go. So you need to literally get to the point. With a red, I take on I want an offer, I tell them, hey, I'm going to get you a number. Really quickly, I just have a couple quick questions. I can get a higher price if you just answer these questions for me, and then I'll call you back with the number. Really quickly write down your opening line to a seller. What would you, if you're talking to a red, as a red, how would you handle that? And I want to hear a couple responses from you guys. I want to hear from a red how they would talk to a red. So for all of those that are not reds, write what he says down. How would you go about it?
I know you're busy. I'm going to ask you just a few questions. It's going to take a couple minutes, and I'm going to provide you the highest offer that I can offer. That's it.
So the I know you're busy is really important to highlight that because now you're respecting their time. They want respect.
I'll tell you a better way though. That is good, but I will tell you a better way. I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste mine. Right? Because that implies that my time's just as valuable as yours.
Because here's what happens. I'm going to bring that one step further. And I'm just going to use that red and yellow. This is where the yellows get like hurt feelings and they think all the sellers are difficult to work with, and it turns into a story they tell themselves because they don't know this, right? So now they're telling them this story about the direct mail leads suck, the cold call, whatever it is, right? Any questions about red? The opening line, to your point, you can use Jace's opening line to every conversation. It's a good opening line. Even as a blue, I would hear that and say, cool, I'm just gonna get straight to the point, all right, right? So that is a great opening line for a cold call in from direct mail, it doesn't matter. Primarily, that's what you should be saying anyways. But with the red, it has a little extra to it. Any questions about red? Because I will tell you, your secret sauce will be get to the offer. Email them that offer. Don't see the home. And tell them, hey, listen, I'm not gonna see your home. I'm gonna do some rough numbers because I know enough to know it was built in the 60s. I know roughly where I need to be. Have you done any remodeling at all? Well, you know, I exchanged, the AC was broken, so I got a new AC. Anything to the interior house? No? Perfect. I pretty much know my numbers. I'm gonna send you this offer on what I believe would be right, and then we're gonna reschedule another call. Like, get them the offer. That will help the conversation going down the road. They don't want you in their home. They don't want to schedule that, right? And you'll know, again, when you get onto the phone with these people, as you start to learn the other colors, you're like, oh man, this is pretty obvious.